Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
26. 2nd and 88. Over.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until a defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
50, 30.
Rodgers will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Good pickup by Elliott. What's a down year for Zeke is a great year for most NFL backs. Had career lows in carries and yards, but still ranked in or near the top 20 league-wide. And, of course, remained a productive scorer with 12 touchdowns.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
21.
1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
3rd and 3. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. On 1st down, Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Rodgers now on 1st down. This one finds Wilson downfield. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Jump out! Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it, and it's scooped up by the
Jets, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Rodgers looking to throw on second down. Steps away to his left. This one deep for Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Cook is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Jones to throw on second down. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Only able to gain a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Cook up the gut. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
88.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Touchdown! Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. The throw over the middle taken in. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out. 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. A dump off to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to...
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Hey, take 26.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10. 36-yard line. Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Inside.
Again, it's Williams. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Inside.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you're not going to know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They go back to the ground with Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. That one looks like he'll throw here.
At the 22-yard line.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley.
Patriots 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
21.
Throwing Jones. Oh, he rifles Here's one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Rodgers throwing here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's caught at the 25. He'll have the 1st down and more than that. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Stays on his feet. On springs free, Montgomery loses it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he heard all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Rodgers looking to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Get 300. Get 300.
He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
To throw is Rodgers. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as